everyone, my name is Punit Sharma and I'm from India. Today I'll take you through my journey from being an anxiety hit person to a completely anxiety free person. So it was a roller coaster ride for me and I would like to take you through this journey of mine. So it all started in the year 2021 when the COVID second wave hit us hard. So it was my father who got infected first, and within 3 days, we came to know like my mother, my younger sister, and myself, all of us got infected with COVID 19. So that was the actual time when we all started panicking about what to do next because we have been seeing news all over the world like COVID is spreading like anything. And in India, there was a shortage of hospitals also. So we started taking the normal precautions measures like taking medicines on time, consulting online with doctors, taking all the relevant medicines. And after 3 days, my father's oxygen level started dropping down very badly. So that was the point when the real panic started. I was running from hospitals to hospitals to get him admitted, but all the hospitals they rejected because they were already full and running out of oxygen cylinders. It was a very tough time for us. I still remember it was a night time and almost around 11 o'clock in the night, and I was struggling to find a bed for my father. And so we came back home with a lot of regrets that there's no hospital beds, nothing available. And after that, luckily, our neighbor, she used to work with the Maharashtra government under the COVID ward. She was the in charge of the COVID center at Dahisar. So through her, we got him admitted in the same night. So I drove back from Vasai, where I stay, to Dahisar. It's about 25-30 kilometers odd from my place. I took him there, got him admitted at the COVID ward, and I came back home. Next 3 days, we realized that we should also get admitted because the levels are going down. So me and my mother, we got admitted in the same ward, the same BMC run ward at Daisar. The moment you enter the ward, it was a very terrifying experience. You can see thousands and hundreds of beds and patients, and you can see doctors wearing PPE kits running from post to pillars to save lives. That was real horrible experience for me to see a COVID ward live, right? And people dying next to you. It was a very, I mean, you have to experience that experience, right? So it was a very bad experience for me. Okay. So that was the moment when the anxiety started kicking in, and in next 4 days, my oxygen level started dropping. So they shifted me to the another ward where my father was already admitted. So that was the main ward for them, and that really, you know, boosted my anxiety level to next level. So I used to panic for all small things. If the doctors was not visible, if the doctors were not around, I used to get panic attacks. So if medicines was not on time, again I used to get a lot of anxiety. If there was a water shortage in the COVID ward, then again the anxiety used to hit me harder. So this happened for almost 7 to 8 days, 9 days more. And after 17th day, when I was released and I was discharged from the COVID ward, while returning home back, I got a call from the COVID center stating that my father is no more. That was a very, the moment you're out of the hospital and then you come to know about this, that really terrifies you a lot. Same day, we returned back to the BMC ward, collected my father's body. We did the rituals which we could have not done if we were not on time. Same day, we did all the rituals in the same night, and then I came back home. So this was the period when the anxiety started, coming in to its highest peak level. Even if the slightest doorbell ringing make me anxiety, full of make make me feel Even if the slightest ring of the doorbell makes me feel anxious, I was scared of people meeting them around, and I used to hide myself inside the room, not meeting anyone because I was worried about COVID coming in again. And then the news came about black fungus, red fungus. That was again terrifying. After some days, I realized there's a ringing sensation. After some time, after some days, I realized there's a ringing sensation in my right ear. It was tinnitus, and eventually that tinnitus started converting into vertigo attacks. I used to get frequent vertigo attacks. So I was running from doctors to doctors to get me checked, like what exactly is happening to me. And reaching out to one of the doctors, he said it's Meniere's disease, right? Eventually, my hearing loss will be there for the right ear, and there's no solution to it. Then, after doing a lot of research, I realized homeopathy is the right treatment for it, and I started, researching on homeopathic medicines. While I was still researching upon the medicines, I also developed one of the conditions, which is the pancreatitis. So this was because of the change in my lipid profiles. My cholesterol was high. My triglycerides were around 650 and above. So that made me worried once again. And due to pancreatitis, I was admitted in the hospital for 3 times, right? And then I decided to take homeopathic medicines. I consulted Dr. Shelley and narrated all my story to her, right from my journey into the COVID ward, coming out with a lot of anxiety, and then talking about my Meniere's disease. And she started treating me. Within months, like 2 3 months, I started feeling better. It's like I have now. It's like around almost 8 months now, and I've recovered almost about 95%, right? So there's no sign of anxiety. It comes in between, it goes, but still there's a lot of I feel there's a lot of way ahead for me to get completely out of it, but I'm 95% improved. That is a bigger thing for me right now. Now I understand what exactly my tinnitus is, how was it triggered, what triggers it. So that's all there. So anyone, if of you, if you're really looking out for solution for your anxiety, or you would like to get yourself treated for any medical conditions, I think homeopathic is one of the best medicines. And I really thank Dr. Shelley a lot for being there for all the support throughout my journey. And she's available at any point of time. Whenever you feel anxious, you can just call her up. She will guide you to the process, and she'll help you to get out of your anxiety and get rid out of your medical conditions. I thank her once again, and thank you so much.